Hey man, say man, it's your boy KJ, the host of the broadcast podcast SL Sports Language, giving you the livest, latest news information on sports and events. And I'll put it to you like this. If you got an opinion on what I say, you can debate me about it. If you disagree on what I say, you can debate me about it. Hold on, wait a minute, hold on. I gotta see through y'all. If you don't like what I say or said, debate me about it! Speaking of debate me about it, put it in the comment section. Hold on, the comment section. Like, comment, subscribe. I repeat, like, comment, subscribe. So you get your latest news information from your boy KJ, the host of the broadcast podcast SL Sports Language. Now here we go. Listen, man, Ja Morant, we don't know what's going to happen. Ja Morant, is he going to get traded? Is Ja Morant going to stay? Is Ja Morant finna go ahead down deeper in the South into Miami, South Florida, Vice City? We don't know. Now, if you haven't heard, now you know. If you don't know, now you know. Your boy KJ here to tell you that Ja Morant, there's rumors that they're going to be traded. There's rumors that he's going to be traded, that the GM, the owner, they're going to wash their hands with him. They see that he's not the guy, let alone him being the potential face of the franchise or the league. They're saying that he's not going to be one of the ones, or it's looking like he's not going to be one of the ones. Now, you know how I do it. I give you facts, then opinions. This time we're going to do a little bit of facts and mostly opinion, because it's just so much going on with the stories and the scoop, and we don't know where to go. So here's the facts. Ja Morant, coming out of Murray State. Ja Morant, he took the Memphis Grizzlies to the playoffs. Ja Morant, all-star. Ja Morant, who's also been suspended, but also right now in this news, Ja Morant, there's a up and down because he was injured. He missed out a few games. Then he came back, but they were still losing games here and there. Ja Morant has decreased his performance. He hasn't been playing ball the same. He hasn't really been balling like that, even though he just put on a 20 plus point game performance just the other day or yesterday. Ja Morant isn't like looking the same in terms of his performance, his playing style, but also we know that Ja Morant, there speaks of him getting traded, and it speaks of him being traded to teams like, whether it be Milwaukee, allegedly, Miami Heat, which is number one, people are saying, or other places, maybe LA. It's all over. They're trying to see what they can get for Ja Morant because he's still valuable, but then again, they don't want it to be like a Trae Young situation where they trade him for nothing. I mean, it's still Ja Morant. He was the second pick in the 2019 draft. So, also, you see the debacle, you see the turmoil, even though I don't think it's that deep, but I haven't heard any rumors, not to my knowledge, that Ja Morant has been going back and forth with the front office. No, I haven't heard any rumors that this has anything to do with his past suspensions with the gun and him acting like just a bad example. Like I said, with the two gun suspensions, whether it be the gun in the nightclub or the gun on Instagram that got suspended again, whether he potentially could do harm to others or himself, I haven't heard that. So no, I don't believe that's what's catching up with him, but it still is a stain on his career. I haven't heard anything about to that. All I heard was about him potentially being traded because his performance hasn't been the same, injury, and maybe him in the front office, because now we're about to get into the opinions mixed in with a little bit of facts. But with my opinions, you know how I do. If you got anything to say, we debate over here. We take it back to the schoolyard days. We take it back to the pure essence of not only journalism, but, you know, just speaking your opinion and mine based on your analytics and your analyzation of the sports and what's happening at hand. So what's happening at hand is the potential of Ja Morant being traded, right? But I feel like, and other people may feel the same, and you can debate this all you want to in the comment section, because I know y'all gonna say something. Ja Morant, the Memphis Grizzlies organization, they was on the rise, right? You can say, even when Ja Morant was like saying, oh, I'm good in the West, right? The teams that Ja Morant had potential, young, fun, fast-paced defensive teams, and offense getting better. So Ja Morant was the offense. Then you had Dylan Brooks, defense. Then you had Bane, sometimes offense, sometimes defense. When they traded away Dylan Brooks, that was the first blow. I don't care what nobody says. Then Bane was the second blow. Now Ja Morant, I mean, yeah, you got Ja Morant and Jaren Jackson, but Jaren Jackson hasn't low-key been consistent. I could be wrong, but based on my analytics and what I'm seeing, it hasn't been consistent. He's been all right. Then Ja Morant with his injury problem. Then it's like people assume that he already hit his peak. My opinion is, I don't think Ja Morant has passed his prime. Injuries got to him, yes. But it's not like Ja Morant always been a great three-point shooter. Let's put that out there for one. For two, Ja Morant's not like he was a defensive player like that anyway. Did he try? Yes. And for three, Ja Morant is to me, a modern-day John Wall or a modern-day, whatchamacallit. You could say Derrick Rose, but more skinny. Ja Morant is one of those players that I miss watch playing. Ruthless, above the rim, take it to the paint. He doesn't have key pieces around him that allows him to do that, or should I say, that he could depend on. The team that he has, bro, I don't even know the players on the roster, to be honest with you. And then it's like the tension with him and that other player in practice, I think they're blowing it up out of proportion. Shout out to B-Ball Entertainment. Shout out to B-Ball Unlocked, by the way. Go check his YouTube channel out. That's B-Ball. B-B-A-L-L Unlocked. He talks about basketball's analyzation. You got to watch his content. And he keeps people up to date on things. When I seen the clips that I'm seeing, I don't think it's that deep. I just think it's two teammates butting heads, but all for the same purpose and intentions that they're trying to make the team better. That's what I think. Who knows? Maybe they was going back and forth, and Ja Morant like, bro, y'all don't hit to me, or bro, that's why we lose. Like, that's why we losing. Who can say it's the opposite? I just hope that it just, for all intents and purposes, that it's just for the mindset of the winning for the team. Because let's be honest, teammates go back and forth all the time. So y'all need to stop trying to make it seem like, oh, this is another sign he may want to leave. Maybe. But my opinion is no. Then Ja Morant kind of shut all the noise down by saying, I'm loyal. I'm not going nowhere. Because he got the Grizzlies tattooed on his back. By the way, word of advice, he does what he want to do. But word of advice to all players, don't do that, bro. Don't do that. Please. Because you don't owe no loyal to them besides the fans, and the organization will not be loyal to you. We've seen it all the time with players, whether it be the LeBron James and Cavaliers situation, whether it be the Isaiah Thomas and the Boston Celtics situation where they traded him away, whether it be, Dylan Brooks. I'll go back to him. When he got traded that season after they got knocked out of the playoffs by the Lakers, and they said, we're not going to re-sign Dylan Brooks under any circumstances. And they made a statement out like that. They didn't even trade him in silence. They traded him with a statement. Disrespectful. So please, do not give your all loyalty to the organization, only to the fans and the people in the city, not to purely the organization. Yes, that goes for the GM, and yes, that low-key goes for the coaches, in my opinion, and the owners, because dude, you're just another employee. You're just another expendable profit that we invested in. That's just food for thought and knowledge yourself for all my people out there that's watching this. But besides that, I digress. I believe, bro, because I never seen a trade or a possible trade happen like this, and here's what I mean. I never seen a player say verbally, bro, I'm not going nowhere. I got the logo tatted on me. Y'all tripping. But it's still rumors and whispers that you have people are confidently saying that the Memphis Grizzlies is trading Ja Morant no matter what. They just got to get something in return. I low-key never seen that. Maybe John Wall, but not to this extent of being so loud. Ja Morant is saying, bro, I'm not going nowhere. Quiet with all them rumors. The Grizzlies, rumors, allegedly, these analysts and people who got the inside scoop saying, nah, we trading you, bro. Ew, you're not the same Ja Morant no more. And we don't want to deal with the possible future problems. Because we've seen what they dealt with him with the gun situation. Not to bring that up, but you got to bring that up to see why we're here today. And the injuries. Now, can you blame somebody in this situation? I can't really point the finger. My thing is, I'm kind of indifferent, if that makes sense. I'm kind of indecisive. On one hand, I think Ja Morant do need to change the scenery, and I think he needs to be around a team that's going to push him to be a better winner, and all of the chips or all of the luggage is going to be on him, on his shoulders. But then on the other hand, I don't think the Grizzlies need to trade him. This is the best player y'all got. This is the best player since y'all had since the grit and grind era. The Mike Conley, Mark Gasol, Tony Allen, my main man Zebo, Zach Randolph. Y'all haven't had this type of team since forever. And it'll be sad that y'all trade Ja Morant, because it'll be a short-lived excitement for the city. And that's the problem with these organizations and these teams. Back then, when I was growing up, bro, whether it be the Big Three era, Boston Celtics, Miami Heat, whether it be the Golden State era, whether it be the Lakers in the early 2000s, teams actually build up a dynasty. This wasn't no hot potato. This wasn't no week where we gonna trade him after 2 or 3 seasons. Bro, John Morant only been with y'all for a couple of seasons, 3 or 4 at that, if I'm not mistaken. Because 2019, 2020, 2019, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, and I'll be in 20. He only been with y'all for like 7 seasons, bro. Or 6, if I'm doing the math right. So y'all can't not afford to trade this man, in my opinion. Y'all gonna have to put something around him. So I'm gonna lean towards them not trading y'all. And then it's the fanfare. Do y'all not want the ticket sales to keep going? The only reason why Memphis Grizzlies fans keep going to see them is because Ja Morant. That's stream of revenue. That's ticket sales staying afloat. That's viewership staying afloat. Bro, Kendrick Perkins even said it himself. Before Ja Morant got there, and it's crazy not thinking about it, people wasn't watching the Memphis Grizzlies like that. Memphis Grizzlies wasn't on ESPN top 5 sport center plays of all time like that. Before or after the grit and grind era of the Memphis Grizzlies. Let's be honest, bro. Who says, oh, I want to play in Memphis? Let's start there. They're like the new Cleveland, low key. So what I'm saying is, bro, y'all got somebody that's bringing the city together. Y'all just got to put something around him. I'm not going to solely put this on Ja Morant. Because if he's saying that he's loyal, but people are still confidently out here in the name of the organization of Memphis Grizzlies saying, oh, they still going to trade him, bro, that's not a good look on y'all part. I'm just saying. So y'all got to find a way to keep Ja Morant happy, but also Ja Morant got to find a way to stay motivated and work with the team that he has. Cause all this hop, skip, potato, bro, it doesn't mean you're gonna solve everything too. Y'all gotta be, and I'm not trying to disrespect the players and the athletes, but y'all gotta nut up and shut up and deal with the team that y'all got. Now, I'm not saying deal with the disrespect of the organization. I'm not saying deal with the disrespect of the fans. I'm not saying deal with being mistreated. I'm saying when it's the rough patch, when you in the trenches and y'all not winning like that, or y'all not saying, oh, it's a parade in my city, yeah, bro. You're going to go through times of, it's a losing season. You're going to go through times of, I want to be on the court so bad, but I'm injured. That doesn't mean, oh, well, I'm going to get traded. That doesn't mean we'll trade me. You're going to have to go through the ups and downs, bro. It's a revolving door. Now, the rumor has it that he's going to go to Miami. If he does go to Miami, I think, to me, Miami organization is one of the best organizations besides the Boston Celtics organization. Besides, who else can I say? Yeah, that's it. Besides Boston, maybe LA, but besides the Boston Celtics organization, and besides, I can't say another organization. And here's why I say that. Besides the Boston Celtics organization and the San Antonio Spurs, they have the winning mindset. They have stay out of trouble. They have Heat culture. Not too many players got into trouble when they went to the Miami Heat, in my opinion. Maybe Mike Beasley, but that's really it. And maybe a couple of DUI infractions, but not like, not big scandals. Because the Heat culture, they already know the vices and the surrounding areas of the nature of Miami. South Beach, Wynwood, Miami clubs, nightclubs. Then you got Broward County. So they tell you the rules, they keep you in line, and they make you work hard. Pat Riley go see how hard you want this. So, Ja Morant, if you go to Miami, get traded to Miami, and you think you're going to be playing and toting guns, thinking you going to club live every night, thinking you going to hit up South Beach and ride jet skis and act a fool every night, but you got another thing coming. Trust me, Pat Riley going to sit you down and tell you. Especially going to be like, hey, you know, you heard, right? Yeah, you in Miami. The only thing the Miami Heat organization gonna let you enjoy is the sunlight, the sunshine state, and the beach. That's it. Other than that, bro, you is not gonna be going. And I get it. Y'all may say, KJ, these are grown men. If they want to act the fool and have fun, let them have fun. Yes, but Miami Heat is gonna remind you to a certain degree, bro. You gotta step in line because you already in Miami for one. So. But that's my take on this situation, man. Listen, let me know in the comment section how you feel. Hey, man, say me, it's your boy KJ, the host of the broadcast. The host of the broadcast podcast, SL Sports Language, giving you the latest news information on sports and events. And I'll put it to you like this. If you got an opinion on what I say or said, you can debate me about it. If you disagree with what I say or said, you can debate me about that too. Hold on, wait a minute. If you don't like what I say or said, debate me about it! Speaking of debating me about it, put it in the comment section. Hold on, the comment section. Like, comment, subscribe. And I'm out.